Khajiit as wares, if you have coin.
In the vast and mystical world of Tamriel, the Khajiit of Elsweyr hold a special place. As one of the most unique races in the Elder Scrolls universe, their enigmatic nature and feline grace have captivated players and lore enthusiasts alike. Originating from the sun-kissed deserts and lush jungles of Elsweyr, the Khajiit are more than just a race of cat-like humanoids. They are the bearers of a rich and complex history that intertwines with the very fabric of the Elder Scrolls lore. According to the ancient lore of the Elder Scrolls universe, the origins of the Khajiit date back to a time of myth and legend. They were once elves, or Altmer, whose lives were forever changed by the divine intervention of the deity Azura. It is said that Azura, one of the Daedric princes, took these ancient beings and transformed them, bestowing upon them their unique feline form and characteristics. This divine act was not merely a physical transformation, but also a spiritual one, setting the Khajiit apart from their elven brethren and shaping their destiny in Tamriel. The Khajiit's connection to the moons of Nirn, Masser and Secunda is central to their being. From the moment of their birth, the phases of these moons dictate their physical form and societal role. This lunar influence results in the creation of different Khajiit breeds, ranging from the nimble and agile Suthay-raht to the towering and powerful Senche-raht. These breeds are not mere variations, but distinct forms, each with its own role and status in Khajiit society. The lunar lattice, or Jacqage, as it is known in their language, is revered and considered sacred, governing not just their physical forms, but their cultural and religious practices as well. This deep connection to the celestial bodies is also reflected in their mythology and religious beliefs. The Khajiit believe that their very existence is tied to the stability of Nirn itself. According to their legends, the Khajiit were tasked by Azura with keeping Nirn's moons in motion, thereby maintaining the balance and stability of the world. This celestial duty is considered a great honour and responsibility, and it deeply influences their culture and way of life. The history of the Khajiit is also marked by their resilience and adaptability. Over the centuries, they have faced numerous challenges, from natural disasters to invasions by foreign powers. The ancient texts speak of a time when the Khajiit were enslaved by other races, yet, through strength and unity, they fought for and regained their freedom. This struggle for independence is a recurring theme in their history, shaping their identity as a strong and proud people. Their homeland, Elsweyr, plays a significant role in their history. It has been a cradle of their civilization, a land blessed with diverse landscapes. From the arid deserts of Iniquina to the lush jungles of Palatine, each region of Elsweyr has contributed to shaping the Khajiit's way of life, from their architectural styles to their agricultural practices. The history of Elsweyr is also a history of conflict and cooperation, as different Khajiit clans and breeds have vied for power and resources, shaping the political landscape of this fascinating land. The origins and history of the Khajiit in the Elder Scrolls universe are as complex as they are fascinating. From their divine creation to their deep connection with the moons of Nirn, the Khajiit embody a blend of myth, magic, and resilience. The Khajiit of Tamriel are not just defined by their feline appearance or their unique origins. Their culture and society are rich with traditions, beliefs, and practices that are as diverse as their physical forms. At the heart of Khajiiti culture lies a profound reverence for the moons, Masser and Secunda. This celestial reverence permeates every aspect of their life, influencing their calendar, harvests, religious ceremonies, and even their legal systems. Central to understanding Khajiiti society is the concept of the clan mother, a matriarchal figure who wields significant influence over her clan. She's not only a leader, but also a keeper of lore and traditions, playing a pivotal role in the upbringing of the young and the guidance of the clan. Her wisdom is especially crucial in interpreting the phases of the moon and determining the path of each Khajiit from birth. Khajiiti religion is polytheistic, with a pantheon that includes both Aedra and Daedra. The most revered deity is Azura, the divine being who transformed them and granted them their varied forms. Other important deities include Rajin, the Thief god, and Stendar, the god of mercy. Their religious practices often involve intricate rituals and offerings, with a special emphasis on dance and music, which are considered divine forms of expression. Social structure in Khajiiti society is closely tied to the lunar phases that determine their physical form. Each form, from the agile Alfiq to the powerful Senche, has a specific role, creating a society where diversity is not just accepted, but celebrated. This system ensures a balance of skills and abilities, making their society adaptable and resilient. The Khajiit place great importance on family and clan, with loyalty and kinship bonds being the cornerstone of their social interactions. Khajiiti language, Suthay-raht, is as unique as their culture, full of nuances and expressions tied to their life experiences and environment. Their literature is rich with folklore, poetry, and tales of heroes and gods, often passed down orally by clan mothers. In the arts, the Khajiit excel in tapestry weaving and pottery, creating works that are both beautiful and functional, often adorned with motifs from their myths and legends. Architecture in Khajiiti settlements reflects their deep connection with nature and their adaptability. Buildings are typically constructed using local materials like wood and stone, designed to blend with the surrounding environment. In the arid regions of Anaquina, structures are built to withstand harsh climates, while in the lush Palatine, they are open and airy, often intertwined with the jungle itself. A common thread in Khajiiti culture is the use of moon sugar, a sacred ingredient believed to have magical properties. This ingredient is not merely culinary, it holds significant cultural and religious importance, symbolising the Khajiit's connection to the moons. The Khajiit's approach to life is also influenced by their philosophy, which emphasises balance, adaptability, and a deep respect for all forms of life. This philosophy is not a rigid doctrine, but a fluid set of principles that guide their interactions with each other and the world around them. It encourages a harmonious coexistence with nature and a recognition of the interconnectedness of all beings. In the terms of governance, Khajiiti society has historically been organised into loosely affiliated city-states and tribes, each led by its own leaders. This decentralised structure has led to a diverse range of political systems within Elsweyr, ranging from tribal councils to monarchies. Despite this diversity, a common thread is the respect for tradition and the influence of clan mothers in decision-making processes. The Khajiit of Tamriel, with their unique culture and history, play a significant role in the continent's complex tapestry. Their interactions with other races and involvement in major events have shaped not only their destiny, but also the broader narrative of the Elder Scrolls universe. Understanding the Khajiit's role in Tamriel requires a journey through their diplomatic endeavours, their contributions to conflicts, and their integral place in the continent's ever-evolving story. One of the most defining aspects of Khajiiti presence in Tamriel is their adeptness in diplomacy and trade. The Khajiit are renowned for their caravans that traverse the continent, creating vital trade links between distant lands. These caravans are not mere commercial ventures, they serve as cultural bridges, facilitating an exchange of ideas, goods, and traditions. Through trade, the Khajiit have formed various alliances, sometimes out of economic necessity, and other times as strategic moves in the larger geopolitical chessboard of Tamriel. The Khajiit's relations with neighbouring races have been varied, shaped by both historical events and the ever-changing political landscape. Their interactions with the Argonians, for example, have ranged from cautious coexistence to open hostility, particularly influenced by border disputes and cultural differences. On the other hand, their relationship with the Bosmer, or the Wood Elves of Valenwood, has seen periods of alliance, notably in the formation of the Aldmeri Dominion. These alliances and conflicts are not static, but evolve with the shifting tides of politics and power in Tamriel. In times of war, the Khajiit have proven to be invaluable allies. Their natural agility and stealth make them excellent scouts and spies, skills that have turned the tide in many battles throughout history. The Suthay-raht, the largest of the Khajiit breeds, have been used as mounts and beasts of burden, capable of carrying heavy loads or charging into battle with terrifying force. The Khajiit's combat prowess, combined with their unique abilities, makes them formidable opponents on any battlefield. Beyond physical conflicts, the Khajiit have also played crucial roles in the magical and mystical aspects of Tamriel. Their deep connection to the moons and their understanding of lunar magics have been instrumental in various events involving magical phenomena. In the Elder Scrolls lore, the Khajiit have been associated with important artifacts and mystical occurrences, often tied to their lunar worship and ancient traditions. Politically, the Khajiit have navigated through periods of independence and subjugation. Their homeland of Elsweyr has seen its share of foreign rule and internal strife. Despite these challenges, the Khajiit have maintained a strong sense of identity and unity, driven by their deep cultural bonds and shared history. This resilience has enabled them to emerge from periods of turmoil with renewed strength and determination. The Khajiit have also been pivotal in several of the Elder Scrolls' prophecies and legendary events. Their lore is replete with tales of Khajiiti heroes and heroines who have played key roles in fulfilling ancient prophecies, often involving the Elder Scrolls themselves. These narratives not only highlight the Khajiit's importance in Tamriel's history, but also add a layer of mystique and intrigue to their character. Elsweyr, The native land of the Khajiit is as diverse and enigmatic as the race itself. Elsweyr offers a vivid representation of the Khajiit's adaptability and resilience. Understanding Elsweyr is key to comprehending the Khajiit, as the land has shaped their culture, economy, and politics throughout the ages. Geographically, Elsweyr is a land of stark contrasts. The northern region of Anaquina is characterised by its harsh arid desert environment, where life is shaped by the unforgiving climate. The Khajiit of Anaquina are known for their hardiness and resourcefulness, traits necessary to survive in such a challenging landscape. In contrast, the southern region of Palatine boasts lush rainforests and fertile river valleys. This bountiful land is home to a more prosperous and luxurious lifestyle, with a focus on arts, culture, and culinary sophistication. These two regions, though differing vastly in environment and lifestyle, are united under the banner of Elsweyr, symbolising the unity and diversity of the Khajiit race. Economically, Elsweyr's wealth is largely derived from its agriculture, particularly the cultivation of moon sugar. This crop, central to Khajiiti culture and religion, thrives in the fertile lands of Palatine. Moon sugar is not only a staple in their diet, but also holds great spiritual significance, believed to be a gift from the moons themselves. The refinement of moon sugar into skooma, a potent and often illicit substance, has also played a controversial role in Khajiiti economy, affecting their relations with other nations of Tamriel. Politically, Elsweyr has a complex history marked by internal strife and external pressures. Historically, the region was divided into numerous tribal territories and city-states, each governed by its own rules and customs. This fragmented political landscape has often led to conflicts, particularly between the north and south. The unification of Elsweyr in the late First Era was a significant milestone, bringing a semblance of stability to the region. However, this unity has been repeatedly tested by internal rebellions, foreign invasions, and the machinations of outside powers seeking to control the lucrative moon sugar trade. Throughout its history, Elsweyr has often found itself at the crossroads of major geopolitical conflicts in Tamriel. Its strategic location and resources have made it a target for various empires, including the Cyrodiilic Empire and the Almeri Dominion. In the realm of architecture and urban planning, Elsweyr's cities reflect the diversity of the land and its people, from the grand palaces and lush gardens of Torval to the fortified strongholds of Rimmon. Each city has its own unique charm and character. The architecture often blends form and function, incorporating both Khajiiti motifs and practical designs suited to the local environment. In the grand narrative of the Elder Scrolls series, the Khajiit hold a uniquely intriguing position. Their deep-rooted history, diverse culture, and mystical connections are not mere backdrops, but actively contribute to the unfolding saga of Tamriel. The Khajiit's involvement with the Elder Scrolls, the series' namesake artifacts of immense prophetic power, and their role in key historical events highlight their significance in this richly woven universe. The Elder Scrolls, known for their ability to foretell events and hold ancient knowledge, are central to many of the series' most pivotal moments. The Khajiit, with their innate connection to the mystical, have often been intertwined with these artifacts. The understanding of the arcane, especially lunar magic, places them in a unique position to interact with and interpret the Elder Scrolls. Legends within the series speak of Khajiiti scholars and mystics who have studied the scrolls, gaining insights that have aided in crucial moments of Tamriel's history. One of the most significant aspects of the Khajiit's involvement in the Elder Scrolls lore is their contribution to fulfilling ancient prophecies. Several narratives within the series involve Khajiiti heroes or key figures who play vital roles in the unfolding of prophesied events. These stories are not just tales of individual heroism, but are deeply woven into the fabric of Khajiiti culture and belief systems. They reflect the race's broader destiny and their place in the world's cosmic balance. The Khajiit's connection to the Daedric princes, particularly Azora, also plays a crucial role in the Elder Scrolls' lore. Azora, who is revered for shaping the Khajiit into their current forms, is often a central figure in Khajiiti myths and legends. This divine connection adds a layer of depth to their culture, influencing their interactions with otherworldly beings and events. The Khajiit's reverence for Azora and other deities in their pantheon is reflected in their rituals, traditions, and even their political decisions. But beyond the mystical, the Khajiit have also been influential in the more terrestrial affairs of Tamriel. Their skills in trade, diplomacy, and warfare have seen them become key players in various political and military alliances. The representation of Khajiit in the Elder Scrolls games as playable characters has allowed players to explore their rich culture and history firsthand. Through these interactions, players gain a deep understanding of the Khajiit's place in Tamriel, experiencing their struggles, triumphs, and unique worldview. This immersive experience has not only enriched the gameplay, but has also brought the lore of the Khajiit to life, allowing players to connect with them on a personal level. If you enjoyed the video, want to see more and help support the channel, you can hit the join button to find out more on how to do it. Your support helps the channel grow and is always greatly appreciated.